So last episode was a bit wild, wasn't it? Don't you fucking talk to me, Google Chrome. Get your ass off my screen right now with your telling me what to do with my life. I will have my browser be whatever the fuck I want it to be. And you know what? I want it to be Edge. That's who I am. I'm that kind of guy. I also use Bing. Fuck you people. Think you're better than me? Nah, son. It's the little, for the little guy. Is Microsoft, you can't really call Microsoft a little guy. Point is, I will use whatever goddamn web browser I choose, even though it legitimately is a little inferior, at least in this instance. And the whole reason I have to use Chrome in the first place is because I can't adjust the quality settings on Rooster Teeth's site for some reason. Point is, I live on the edge. Anyway, hey, hi-ho, and howdy, everybody. My name is Shannon L. Shook, and welcome yet again to RWBY. This time, Volume 6. This time, Volume... Still 6. I mean, Episode 12. Seeing Red, if I do believe I remember seeing the title correctly, which I don't remember because that's full screen right now. It's right there. It's Seeing Red. Which makes sense. See, it's funny. It's a play on words because Adam is a bull boy. But yeah, boy, episode 11 was a wild one. I really, really liked it too. It was really, really good. Like, there's been a lot of episodes that come back and rewatched a ton of times, especially this volume, because they've just been fucking great. But boy, that one in particular, that last half in particular, so many rewatches, so little time. Anyway, yeah, so what happened last time? Well, we laid a little bit of smackdown on Caroline Cordovan. Not apparently enough, because she's all like, I'll catch a rock and throw it right back at you. Fuck you, Maria. And also small baby boy Oscar. And that makes me concerned, because I don't know what's up with them. Because while I believe one of them could easily get out of that okay, I wants to believe, the other one, I'm not 100% sure how long they're going to be around for. So, I'm saying is, if you hurt Maria, I might have to hurt you. Anyway, so that's how that happened in the first half of the episode. The second half of the episode was all Adam and Blake and just Adam and Yang, of course, and just Adam murdering everyone we love. Gamble Shroud, Bumbleby, it just killing everyone. And I'm like, well, okay, admittedly Yang was responsible for she just chucked that bitch right in the ocean. So like that was cool. But yeah, no, I really, really, really fucking liked that second half. It was extremely well done. It was extremely well choreographed. It was extremely well animated. Like, a lot of love and attention and care was put into that. And it really, really does show. Again, the first half, I loved how it was put together. I did think it was just a little slow in parts. Like, just, it could have used a little bit extra oomph in its animation overall, especially like in comparison to the second half, which is fucking flawless. Like the only complaint I have about the second half of the episode is that it slows down just for a minute, just for Blake to have her little like explaining Adam semblance. Other than that, I think that entire scene is fucking pitch perfect, and I honestly truly loved it. And again, I totally didn't catch it the first time around. I totally didn't catch what was actually up with Adam's scar. Like, I could put together that it was a brand, but I thought that they were numbers. I thought it was like 505 or something. Don't know why. It's SDC, Schnee Dust Company. That makes a lot of really depressing sense. So again, depending on how this ends in this episode and the next, that should be an interesting thing to potentially unpack, especially since we're going to Atlas next volume, and I suspect Jacques and the SDC and Ironwood and all that are going to be pretty fucking prevalent. I'm also hoping just a wee bit for Mr. Paul and Dina to show up, because I need some closure on that end too. We got a little bit with Pyrrha. I would love to have a little extra with Penny as well. Hopefully not super sad, but it will be. There's no way it wouldn't be. Anyway. Yeah, depending on how this goes, and depending on how the next volume goes, we could potentially get a bit more into what is up with my man's face and how that came about. Because obviously, you can have some guesses. You can have some pretty probably effective guesses as to how that ends up happening. But yeah, it's rough. And again, it's one of those things where, like, Adam is awful. Everyone hates Adam. No one likes Adam. Like, you might like him as, like, a villain or an no one likes Adam as a human being. Faunus. Damn it. Every time I fuck that up. Like, I don't know. He's just a garbage person. That being said, most garbage people have a reason for being the garbage people that they are. And when you see shit like that, you know, you get a decent glimpse as to where, at least, how he got started on the path, which puts him on the path to being the psycho fucking Looney Tune. You know, I don't know, it's just, it's harsh. It's harsh. It's harsh. It's very harsh. Yeah. It does make you feel bad for him for a bit. Again, then you remember everything else he's done because of it, and just because of Blake existing and him being a fucking abusive douche. I'm sorry, that is not a justification for being an asshole. It's just an insight as to how you got there. You're still an asshole. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I am looking forward to seeing this. I'm a little scared for many a thing, because I don't know how this is going to go down. Obviously, again, don't know the fate of Oscar and Maria at this point. Don't know how this is going to come to a close with Cordovan. Again, Cinder and Neo are suspiciously not around anywhere. So that's a thing. There's that. Then we have Adam, Blake, and Yang, which I feel like there's a couple different ways that can go. And a lot of them make me feel a little wonky on the inside. And I don't know how to feel about that. I will also cover this really quickly because it's RWBY and people love to go apeshit. The way it ends altogether. And again, I make shipping jokes and stuff like that on the channel, especially like when I was doing the review cap. I used to do that shit all the time. But for me, because I know a lot of people take that shit super seriously, and I get it, but I don't. Like, there are ones that I take super seriously, and that's like Renora and Arcos, because, you know, they full on happened. Renora, I would say Renora a little less so, but I mean, it's, again, last episode did happen. She was all just like, get off my boy, even though technically her boy was on her. I would like to point that out. Also wasn't what she said, so it doesn't matter that I pointed out, because I'm clarifying on something that didn't actually happen. Point is, like, shit like that I take very seriously. And again, but just, Bumbleby is a really interesting thing to me, because I personally could see it go absolutely either way. 100%. I could absolutely see them go, oh, we are just very close friends who are partners, who stick together till the end, who will have each other's back. We are the teammates to end all goddamn teammates. Or I could see them, we are very good friends who love each other and maybe are willing to go more than that for each other because we do actually love each other. I can totally see that happening either way. I don't understand why more people can't have that middle ground and be okay with it. So many people have to be either, well, you have to make Bumbleby a thing, or RWBY is hot, tasty garbage. And I'm like, okay, well, that's an opinion to have. Like, you've lied to us over all these years because you didn't do, like, no, that's not what happened at all. You just made shit up in your brain. People can interact with each other without them wanting to get in each other's boxers. It's a bad example. Neither of them wear boxers, to the best of my knowledge. Probably got some sort of panty situation. Either way, the point is, people can love each other and be friends and can be family without wanting to cram each other's tongues in their mouths. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it goes the same exact way for the other side is, if it does happen, cool. What the fuck is your problem about it? Like, I don't understand what the issue is. This is not the time to be having this long of an intro. I'm definitely going to have to add a timestamp in there. But just like, I don't understand. And the reason I'm saying this is because we are getting progressively to the point where if they wanted to go for it, to pull the fucking trigger on it, they could easily fucking do that in the next couple episodes if they wanted to. And just for me, I don't understand why people can't, a lot of people can't be like, oh, okay, that's fine with me. So many people, it has to be this way, or you're ruining Monty's legacy, or you're every, like, I don't understand this. I don't understand that there can be no peaceful middle ground with a lot of decisions that get made sometimes, especially when it comes to shipping. And again, it's nothing new. Shipping bullshit, especially in relation to Bumbleby, has been around since fucking forever. And especially, like, since Volume 4, and Bumbleby, the song existed. So, like, I don't know, it's just, I don't understand why some people take it as seriously as they do. I don't know. Either way, again, I wanted to throw that out there because, again, that's something that could absolutely happen here sooner rather than later. So if that is there, I wanted to throw in my 10 cents before it actually happened, and then I can clarify it more if it actually did or did not. Yeah. Again, my point is, I'm fucking gonna love it anyway. Like, they could be best friends, and I'd be like, fuck yeah. Or they could justify as much art as they have on the internet, and I'd be like, fuck yeah. Yeah. Like, so, like, either way, I'm just happy to have RWBY and it be a thing and have cool characters. That's all I want. I just want the characters to be happy. That is the only thing that matters to me. If happiness means get out of my pants, it means get out of my pants. If happiness means get all up in my pants, it means get all up in my pants. So that's where I am in life. You didn't ask. I apologize again for anyone who's just jumping in now because they skipped the long ass intro, or who decided to sit through that for some reason, you animals. How about we actually get started with this? It's too much Bumbleby talk. Or not enough. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Lemons. Some big old robots. That's the statue of Lurbidus. That man just kicked the shit out of that other dude thing. It did it. Why would you wait until just then to do the little skip thing, you fuck? Animal. Damn you, internet. Why must you betray me so? Stay close, move fast. The darkness cannot last. No hope, no path. Gotta change to. I fucked myself up by looking at that. I did. I ruined it. Trust the way we're made when sparrows born to fly and mountains tower. Could you tell I fucked up that first bit? I will do this next episode. I promise. I swear. I believe. Believe in the me that believes in the you, that believes in the me, that believes in that lamp, that believes in the you, that believes in the me, that believes in RWBY, that believes in you, that believes in that curtain, that believes in me, that believes in that picture of me, in the recording of me, of believing, of there's a lamp. I got 2 new RWBY. I have 3 new RWBY posters, which should be going up soon. The problem is again, you guys are stuck with this background and probably not gonna have it gone and the whole new setup until next fucking volume, or at the very least until the soundtrack reaction, which is sad to my heart, but we'll get there. They're fucking dope too. I really love those prints.
You just couldn't keep this rivalry between us, could you, Calavera? You had to rope in children to fail with you.
Oh, you bunch of bitches. Oh, what's that? I don't know what that is. Are you guys good? You guys make it? They just do a flip?
Can you hear me? Are you guys okay?
Okay, so they... they made it. We're good.
Well, we're all ears.
Some sneaky trickery there, Rooster Teeth, doing what you did. Animals. Rooster specifically.
We noticed.
Right, but her missile launcher doesn't lock in. It pops out. Without her shields, one well-placed shot can detonate the missiles while they're still in the launcher. You could destroy
Ooh.
the entire cannon. Oscar, that's
Take her
brilliant.
fucking arm off.
Can you?
I'm gonna add him the shit out of that.
We'll only get one chance before she catches on. I'd have to be practically staring down the barrel of her cannon.
Well, I've got a way to guarantee that.
Ruby, what are you doing?
Careful, kiddo. You may be the protagonist. But everybody can die.
I've got one missile left, and I know exactly where I'm gonna stick it.
One missile, you say?
That's a shame, Maria, because I have plenty.
Are you too crazy?
Yes.
Sometimes the best approach is simply the most direct.
Bitch.
You thought you could fool me?
She may be a loser and a lunatic, but she ain't dumb. That's a problem. God damn.
I can't see. My eyes.
No!
Take control.
Come on, little dude. You got this. Osmond, if you want to show up and show off some bitchin' ass pilot powers, that'd be dope. Now would be the time, my boy. Maria?
Still in one piece.
Very
Bitch, can you not?
But even the smartest apes can't compete with the intellect of man. Come on.
Come on, girl.
Ruby, stop.
I need you to trust me.
Surrender for your crimes and accept your punishment.
No! We're going to Atlas! Bigger people than you have tried to stop us and failed. But we're supposed to be on the same side.
We're supposed to use our power to protect people. But you just use yours to look down on everyone.
We didn't want to steal from you. We did it because you gave us no other choice. Now I'm giving you one last chance to stand down and hear us out.
I've heard enough.
Damn it, Caroline.
Ruby!
What? She's dead!
Missile launcher springs out. But the raw dust gets locked in.
What?
Ruby?
Told ya.
Oh.
Oh, don't tell me I missed it.
You knew you couldn't win 2-on-1
Fuck.
Haven.
Now we're back over
What
here.
makes you so sure
God
you can
damn
win
it.
now?
I don't have a choice. I have people who actually care about me. And I promised I'd never leave them again. So I'm not dying now.
You know, she made a promise to me once that she'd always be at my side. And look how well she's kept it.
Did she make that promise to you? Or to the person you were pretending to be?
So I just wasn't good enough for you.
You know it's so much more than that.
I know you've made your choice. And I've made mine.
Fucking A. Hit him with the reverse Bumbleby. Damn it.
Moment of truth, Yang. Do you think you're faster than you were at Beacon? Me neither.
God, dude. Gotta be a dick. Just.
Your aura's bound to be running low.
So's yours, right? It's gotta be getting there. Fuck. Maria, if you could wing up with that goddamn airship, that'd be dope.
What does she even see in you? You're just a coward like her.
Gotcha.
God damn, that was a good shot. In both the punchy form and the cinematography.
But I'm smarter.
No!
Kick his ass. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, god damn, man.
I'm not gonna break my promise. I swear.
I know you won't.
God, that whole fucking thing was just harsh.
You'll never get to Atlas, do you hear me? Never! All forces! Converge on my position and eliminate these pests at once!
Everyone on board! We're making a run for it.
What about Yang and Blake?
Ma'am, we've been trying to reach you. Argus is in danger.
What?
You fucked up. Oh, there's a lot of those.
It's a Leviathan. It began its approach during your battle. We need you.
Yeah, that was why we had the big ass robot, you dumb bitch. Ah, damn. That's... Well, shit. Well, shit. That was fucking a thing, wasn't it? Oh. There's a lot to talk about, and I'm bad at talking about things when shit gets real. Damn. Shit. Okay, so... Oh, shit. Gavin, no. Okay, yeah, goddamn. Okay, so... Yeah, no, there was the end of Adam. Damn. Again, because it's one of those things where, like, there really wasn't much else that could have happened there, especially with his insistence on being the fucking kind of person he is. It's just wild to see him finally go. And again, more than anything, I think, watching that whole last bit with Blake, because again, it's a really rough thing. Because not only does... Because obviously the biggest thing probably would be her having to kind of... Like she even says in that moment is, I promise I'm not gonna break that promise to you. In the end, that is something that obviously has been weighing on her for a long time, weighing on Yang. That's a whole lot of their whole past relationship, this volume, and hell, really even the last... fucking 3 volumes has been because of her moment where she ran away. And her, I don't know, it's just that fight, as much as it is just a fight, it is a very emotional, or very emotion-driven conflict. Because not only is it, you know, the conflict that Yang and Blake are dealing with, the conflict Blake has to deal with Adam on a physical level, but also there's everything emotionally wrapped up with him as well. And again, like, even some of the worst people in this world, how they treat you, you still have emotional connection to them, even if you fucking hate them. And I don't know how much of that played into that, but I don't know, for me, as someone who's dealt with, you know, abusive situations and dealing with emotional trauma like that, even people you hate, again, can matter to you, or even people you really, really love, you can, you know, have severe issues with. And I don't know if that fits as well as I mean it to. But I don't know, it was in a really emotional thing. And, yeah, I guess that's the best I can say about it there. I really liked Ruby's, you know, her big final thing with Caroline there. Again, RWBY this volume has been... Again, I've said it many times before. I've never been one to have all that much issue with how RWBY's been portrayed throughout the series. I haven't had that issue. There's plenty of characters out there who are great, who fill that role of, you know, not always the person who's always taking action, but someone who does, you know, or that's someone who, you know, doesn't have a ton of always visible, I should say, emotional depth. Like, you can't always immediately tell what's going on. Sometimes people are just sort of just a paragon or something like that. And sometimes there's not always that much more to them. And that can still be fine. But I don't know. While I do think that is fine, I do think what they've managed to do with her this volume has been amazing. Like, they have been pushing that shit really hard, and I think they've been doing it very, 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 very well. I guess the last thing to end on, well, one thing I do want to comment is I really liked the scene as well with Crow and Ruby as she's about to go do that as well. I really, really like that. Just that little moment between the two of them. Because I'm not gonna lie, there was a part deep down in me is like, just show a flash of Summer. Cause like, tell me that wouldn't be something that would happen in his head right there, is like, see a little bit of Summer in her. It's just what I would assume. That's what's been hinted at. Anyway. So there's that. And then, of course, we have the finale, which apparently is just fucking grim everywhere. We got manticores, we got sphinxes all over the goddamn place. And then just Godzilla grim, because fuck you. How about... because there's the whole reason we built that big-ass robot. And then you went and fucked it up, Caroline. You did it wrong. Girl, damn. This was a wild episode. I have to watch that whole Blake Yang thing a couple more times. Anyway, that whole scene was a wild one. And for me, again, like, the whole reason I had that intro bit was because you didn't know how that was going to end up going for them. And again, the more I do see it, I do think it's even more possible that they do end up going down that route, especially like, especially there's a few things in particular, like I Adam's line of what do you see in her anyway, or what does she see in you anyway, or something like that. And I don't know, just the interaction there at the very end. I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where, like, I'm totally on board if that's what they do with it, or that's what is happening. I don't know. It's just a thing. This has been a fucking emotional episode. Again, I didn't actually cry during that scene with them, but I fucking wanted to desperately. Dear God, all my insides were freaking the fuck out. Damn, yeah. I will catch you guys next week, I guess. I don't have a ton more to go off of on this one. But, yeah, damn. Tools, duels, and lemons, everyone. Fuck. I guess that does mean there is now officially an endpoint for Adam. That makes me sad. Again, because that's my role, man. Honestly, and that is the big thing. Like I am legitimately kind of sad to see Adam go. Again, just because I really do like him as a character. Like, he's a garbage bag. He deserved what he got. Absolutely. And it was 100% his choice. He could have just went, no, you know what? You're right. But no, he was a fucking twat face and decided, no, I'm gonna do this. Apparently you are. But, you know, it does make me sad to see him go. Because, again, I really, really like that character. I do think he's a good character. He's just also a total fuck up. Don't be a douchebag. What's in the Wonder Ball? You're fucking deaf, apparently. Damn.